Gabby Thomas entered the season carrying huge expectations. As one of the most technically gifted and consistent sprinters in the world, every race she ran came with pressure, not just to win, but to dominate. The season didn't start with chaos or dramatic losses. Instead, it began with controlled confidence. Early season meets were about rhythm. Gabby opened the year in selected races, focusing on execution rather than results. Her early performances showed sharp top-end speed, but also revealed something important: she wasn't chasing peak form yet. The goal was long-term, championship readiness, not early headlines. Still, even at this stage, she was competitive. She advanced easily through rounds, finished near the front, and reminded everyone why she was considered one of the most dangerous 200-meter runners in the world. Midway through the season, Gabby faced a defining challenge. In one of the major meets, she delivered a race that didn't go as planned. Whether it was a slightly slower finish, a tactical mistake, or simply being beaten by another elite sprinter, the result sparked conversation. Critics questioned her form. Fans wondered if she was peaking too late. But this moment didn't break her. It reset her focus. Instead of reacting emotionally, Gabby leaned into what has always separated her from many competitors: her intelligence and composure. She returned to training with clarity, fine-tuning mechanics, improving efficiency in the curve, and sharpening her final 60 meters. This wasn't panic. It was precision. When Gabby returned to the track after that moment, the difference was visible. Her races became more aggressive. Her positioning improved. Her finishes were stronger. She began delivering performances that sent a message: she was building toward something bigger. In later meets, Gabby showed her trademark strength, staying relaxed while others tightened up, accelerating when it mattered most. She didn't need to lead early. She trusted her speed, endurance, and timing. Each race added confidence. Each win or strong finish reinforced belief. The pressure didn't disappear, but she learned how to use it. What could have been a setback became fuel. That mid-season challenge sharpened her edge and reminded her why she competes, not just to win races, but to master them. By the time the biggest competitions arrived, Gabby Thomas looked composed, dangerous, and fully locked in. This season wasn't about proving talent. It was about proving control under pressure. And when Gabby Thomas finds that balance, she doesn't just race. She takes over. This season, Gabby Thomas didn't just race the clock, she raced the best sprinters in the world. Every major meet placed her shoulder to shoulder with athletes who knew her strengths, studied her finishes, and were ready to challenge her dominance. These rivalries didn't weaken Gabby, they sharpened her edge. Facing Shericka Jackson, the reigning queen of the 200 meters, was a different kind of battle. These races set the global benchmark. Shericka's aggressive curve running challenged Gabby to improve her own curve execution. Competing against her elevated Gabby's technical precision and pacing, especially in Diamond League level races. Even when Gabby didn't win, she proved she could stay in contact with the world's best, a crucial mental breakthrough. United States Julian Alfred and Rising Stars, no easy races. The emergence of Julian Alfred added another layer of complexity. Julian's raw speed and fearlessness meant that Gabby couldn't afford slow starts or tactical hesitation. Their clashes in the 100 and 200 meters demanded adaptability and quick decision-making. These races reminded everyone that women's sprinting had entered a new era, and Gabby was determined to stay at the front of it. Gabby showed versatility, but two events defined her season. 200 meters, primary weapon. Her strongest distance, where her speed, endurance, curve running, and late acceleration gave her a decisive edge. 100 meters, strategic battleground. While not her main event, the 100m sharpened her reaction time and raw speed, making her even more dangerous in the 200. She also played a key role in relay events, where her ability to hold form under pressure made her a trusted anchor or curve runner. What separated Gabby Thomas this season wasn't just who she raced, it was how she raced. She stayed calm in stacked finals, executed under pressure, trusted her strengths instead of reacting emotionally. Against the strongest field of her career, Gabby didn't just survive the rivalries. She used them. And by the end of the season, it was clear. She wasn't chasing the top anymore. She was part of it. 3 styles. 3 mentalities. 1 sprint throne. In modern women's sprinting, no rivalry defines the era more clearly than the clash between Gabby Thomas, Sha'Carri Richardson, and Shericka Jackson. They race the same distances, but they win in completely different ways. Gabby Thomas is the thinking sprinter. Her greatest weapon isn't just speed, it's control. She runs with patience, precision, and discipline. In the 200 meters, Gabby often allows others to lead early, trusting her ability to accelerate late when the race begins to break. Strengths: exceptional speed, endurance, smooth curve running, Strong final 60 meters. Calm under pressure. Gabby doesn't panic. She waits. And when others tighten up, she moves. Her weakness? Against explosive starters, she sometimes gives up too much ground early, leaving no margin for error. Sha'Carri Richardson is pure electricity. She races with emotion, confidence, and fearless aggression. Her starts are explosive, her presence intimidating. In the 100 meters especially, Sha'Carri thrives on momentum and adrenaline. Strengths: lightning-fast acceleration, powerful top-end speed, dominant first half of the race. Mental intimidation factor: Sha'Carri doesn't wait, she attacks. But that aggression can be a double-edged sword. When races extend into the later phases, especially in the 200 meters, maintaining form becomes the challenge. Shericka Jackson is the benchmark. She is ruthless, technically refined, and emotionally cold on the track. Shericka doesn't race rivals, she races records. Her curve in the 200 meters is unmatched, and once she takes the lead, she rarely gives it back. Strengths: world-class curve execution, devastating top-end speed, championship experience, ice-cold composure. Shericka sets the pace, everyone else reacts. Her only vulnerability? She forces others to chase perfection, but when someone gets close, pressure rises even for the queen. This rivalry has pushed women's sprinting to new levels. Faster times, cleaner execution, higher pressure. And as long as these three line up together, every race is history waiting to happen. Because this isn't just about winning. It's about who defines the era. Gabby Thomas didn't grow up chasing fame or records. She was born on December 7, 1996, in Atlanta, Georgia, into a family that valued education, discipline, and curiosity just as much as athletic ability. From an early age, Gabby stood out, not just for her speed, but for her focus and intelligence. Sport entered her life naturally. As a child, Gabby tried multiple activities, but running always felt different. While other kids struggled to keep up, she moved effortlessly, smooth, relaxed, and fast without forcing it. Coaches noticed early that she wasn't just quick, she was efficient. Her family encouraged balance. Academics were never optional, and this mindset would later define her entire career. High school, where potential turned into promise. Gabby attended Williston Northampton School in Massachusetts, where her talent truly began to surface. Competing in track and field, she quickly became one of the most dominant sprinters in her region. Her performances weren't accidental. She won multiple New England prep titles, set school records, and consistently delivered under pressure. But what separated her from others was her composure. Even as a teenager, Gabby raced with patience, rarely overreacting, always finishing strong. College recruiters took notice. Graduation cap: Harvard University, redefining what a sprinter could be. Instead of choosing a traditional sprint powerhouse, Gabby made a bold decision: Harvard University. It wasn't the easy path, it was the intentional one. At Harvard, Gabby balanced elite-level sprinting with a demanding academic workload, majoring in neurobiology and global health. While others focused solely on training, she mastered time management, discipline, and mental endurance. And then, she exploded onto the national stage. Gabby's college career was defined by historic moments. She became a multiple-time Ivy League champion, dominating the 100 and 200 meters. But her true breakthrough came at the national level, when she shattered expectations by competing against athletes from powerhouse programs. Her defining moment: 2018 NCAA Outdoor Championships. Gabby ran 21.99 seconds in the 200 meters, setting a collegiate record that stunned the track world. Suddenly, she wasn't just a Harvard athlete. She was one of the fastest women in history. Gabby proved something powerful. Intelligence and elite speed can coexist. You don't need the traditional path to dominate. Precision beats chaos. Her college years forged her identity, a sprinter who races with intention, patience, and confidence. By the time she left Harvard, Gabby Thomas wasn't just ready for the professional stage. She was destined for it. When Gabby Thomas stepped onto the professional track scene, she didn't arrive as a finished product. She arrived as a phenomenon with something to prove. After her historic collegiate performances at Harvard, the expectations were enormous. The sprint world was watching closely. The question wasn't whether she was talented, it was whether she could survive at the highest level. Clapperboard fire. Rocket first steps on the pro stage, wins, losses, and learning the hard way. When Gabby Thomas stepped onto the professional track scene, she didn't arrive as a finished product, she arrived as a phenomenon with something to prove. After her historic collegiate performances at Harvard, the expectations were enormous. The sprint world was watching closely. The question wasn't whether she was talented, it was whether she could survive at the highest level. Memo: entering the professional world. Gabby officially transitioned to the pro scene after college, signing with New Balance, a move that allowed her to train full-time while maintaining control over her long-term development. Unlike some sprinters who chase immediate dominance, Gabby approached the pro level with patience. Her early professional races were about adaptation. She began competing in national championships and elite international meets, where the pace was faster, the pressure heavier, and mistakes far less forgiving. The first major challenge came quickly. In early international finals, Gabby often found herself out of medal positions, not because she lacked speed, but because professional racing demanded perfection. Small tactical errors, slightly slow starts, or misjudged positioning meant finishing 4th or 5th instead of standing on the podium. These losses were humbling. She was no longer racing college athletes. She was lining up against Olympic champions, world medalists, and veterans who knew exactly how to win championships. At times, frustration showed. She had the fitness. She had the times. But converting potential into medals was a different skill altogether. Then came the turning point. As Gabby gained experience, her races became sharper. She learned when to attack, when to stay patient, and how to conserve energy across rounds. That learning curve paid off in national competitions, where she began securing podium finishes and victories in the 200 meters. Her first major professional wins didn't come from reckless speed, they came from execution. She started finishing races stronger than her rivals, maintaining form while others faded. These victories validated her belief that her race model could succeed at the highest level. What defined Gabby's early pro years wasn't dominance, it was growth. Every loss became information. Every win built confidence. Every final hardened her mentally. She embraced the grind, understanding that elite careers aren't built in a single season. By the time she began consistently making finals and challenging for medals, Gabby Thomas had transformed from a prodigy into a professional racer, someone who understood the rhythm, psychology, and cruelty of elite sprinting. And with that foundation in place, the stage was set. Not just to compete, but to contend.